The revolutionary impact of the iPhone. Imagine a world without smartphones. It seems impossible, doesn't it? Today, these devices are integral to nearly every aspect of our lives. They're with us as we send messages, take selfies, and scroll through social media, on public transport, in coffee shops, and while standing in line. Smartphones have become extensions of ourselves. But it all started with a single device that, in 2007, promised to revolutionize our relationship with technology: the first iPhone. Curiosity. Over 6 billion people in the world now own a smartphone. The iPhone has transformed the way we communicate, work, and live our daily lives. When the iPhone was first introduced, it was much more than just a phone. It promised to be a multifunctional new tool: an iPod, a mobile phone, and an internet browser, all in one device. It wasn't just an evolution of mobile phones, it represented a complete revolution in how we connect with the world around us. Curiosity. The first iPhone launched on June 29, 2007, and cost $499 in the US. The iPhone revolutionized the way we communicate, work, and live, bringing the internet to our fingertips and changing our daily routines forever. Think about cell phones before 2007. They were functional devices with physical keyboards, small screens, and basic cameras. The idea of a buttonless phone with a touch-responsive screen seemed absurd. There was no clear model of what this could look like. But Apple, led by visionary Steve Jobs, dared to imagine a future where a cell phone would be much more than a communication device. It would be a tool to access and create a digital world. Curiosity. Before the iPhone, the most popular mobile phones were BlackBerries, known for their physical keyboards. The iPhone revolutionized the way we communicate, connect, and consume information, making it an essential tool in our daily lives. The iPhone brought something the world had never seen before: a simple, intuitive, and beautiful interface. It eliminated physical keyboards and introduced the concept of a high-quality touchscreen. But what truly stood out was its minimalist design and ease of use. It was more than a technical device. It was an experience. For the first time, technology felt accessible, attractive, and above all, human. Curiosity. The original iPhone had a 3.5-inch screen, small by today's standards. Beyond the technical impact, the iPhone fundamentally changed how people viewed mobile phones. It was no longer a device solely for calls and messages. It became a multimedia hub, GPS, high-quality camera, and even a gaming console. More than that, the iPhone popularized the idea of apps. When the App Store launched in 2008, it opened up a world of possibilities for developers, businesses, and users. Curiosity. The App Store launched in 2008 with just 500 apps. Today it has over 2 million. Today, it's almost impossible to imagine a world without the smartphones that the iPhone helped popularize. They're in our hands all the time, connecting us to everything and everyone. But before 2007, no one knew they needed something like this. The first iPhone wasn't just a new device, it was the beginning of a new era. And in many ways it remains the standard by which all modern smartphones are measured. Throughout this documentary, we'll explore how this small device changed the world and continues to shape our future. Curiosity. More than 1.5 billion iPhones have been sold since 2007. It was January 9, 2007. The city of San Francisco was buzzing with anticipation. On stage at the Macworld Expo, Apple was about to announce something big, but no one knew exactly what. The audience, packed with journalists, tech enthusiasts, and investors, was ready for a surprise. Steve Jobs, wearing his iconic black turtleneck and jeans, stepped onto the stage and began his presentation with a phrase that would go down in history. Today, we're introducing 3 revolutionary products. What came next would change the course of technology forever. Curiosity. More than 4,000 people attended Steve Jobs' 2007 keynote presentation. The iPhone was not just a phone, it was a revolution in technology, changing how we communicate and interact with the digital world. Jobs started describing the 3 products. He talked about a widescreen iPod with touch controls, a revolutionary mobile phone, and an innovative internet communicator. The audience reacted with curiosity, but didn't fully grasp what he was leading up to. Then came the big reveal. These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device, and we are calling it iPhone." The auditorium erupted in applause. That simple phrase wasn't just an announcement, it was the beginning of a new era. Curiosity. The iPhone was the first smartphone to combine phone, music, and internet functions in a single device. The iPhone has changed the way we communicate, work, and live. Its impact can be seen in various aspects of our daily lives, from social interactions to business operations. Jobs then demonstrated how the iPhone worked with almost theatrical calm. He slid his fingers across the touchscreen, navigating menus with a fluidity that seemed magical. For the audience, it was revolutionary. They were witnessing, for the first time, a concept that would forever change how we connect with the world, a pocket-sized computer. Curiosity. The iPhone's demo was so innovative that many in the audience thought it was pre-recorded. The presentation was meticulously planned to impress, but what most people didn't know was that the technology behind the iPhone was still unstable. During the demo, Apple engineers backstage were tense, knowing that even a small error could ruin the event. Jobs was aware of this too, but his charisma and confidence turned the presentation into a spectacle. He made it all look so simple and natural that the audience had no idea about the technical challenges behind the scenes. Curiosity. The iPhone demo was conducted on a prototype with many technical limitations at the time. The iPhone revolutionized the way we communicate, work, and interact with the world around us. As the presentation continued, the excitement in the room was palpable. Journalists and tech experts couldn't wait to get their hands on the device. Many knew they were witnessing a historic moment, but few could imagine the impact the iPhone would have on the future. It wasn't just a new product, it was a vision. Jobs closed his presentation by saying, "Today, Apple is reinventing the phone." And he was absolutely right. Curiosity. Steve Jobs was praised for his ability to turn tech events into emotional experiences. The iPhone has transformed communication, making it easier for people to connect across the globe. After the presentation, the iPhone quickly became the most talked about subject in the tech world. Expectations were high, and the public was eager to embrace this new era. But like any innovation, it would face skepticism and challenges. What was clear from that day on stage was that the iPhone wasn't just a new product. It was the future everyone had been waiting for, even if they didn't know it yet. Curiosity. The iPhone was named Invention of the Year by Time magazine in 2007. The launch of the iPhone on June 29, 2007, was an unprecedented event. In front of Apple stores, enormous lines started forming days in advance. People camped out, braving the sun, rain, and exhaustion just to be among the first to hold a device that promised to revolutionize technology. The iPhone wasn't just a product, it was a cultural event, a celebration of technology that was already making history before it even reached customers' hands. Curiosity. Some people paid over $1,000 to secure their spot in the 2007 iPhone launch lines. The iPhone revolutionized the way we communicate and interact with technology. When the stores opened, the reaction was euphoric. The lucky buyers who managed to get an iPhone held it up like a trophy. It was more than just a phone. It was a status symbol, a glimpse of the future. Unboxing videos and first impressions began circulating online, creating a format that would later become a global trend. The impact was so massive that the iPhone even changed the way we consume and share information. Curiosity. The original iPhone sold over 270,000 units within its first 30 hours of launch. The iPhone has transformed the way we communicate, work, and live. It has integrated various functions into a single device, making it an essential part of our daily lives. Despite the excitement, the first iPhone had its limitations. It didn't have a front-facing camera, couldn't record videos, and didn't even have the App Store. This feature would only launch a year later. But what it did have was something even more valuable: potential. For the first time, people had a touchscreen device that worked fluidly and intuitively. Curiosity. The original iPhone lacked a copy and paste feature, which was only introduced in 2009. The iPhone has revolutionized communication, making it easier for people to connect with each other across the globe. Beyond its technical features, the iPhone began changing how consumers perceived technology. It showed that a device could be more than functional. It could be beautiful and accessible. Its minimalist design and user-friendly interface made technology less intimidating for millions of people worldwide. Suddenly, smartphones were no longer exclusive to tech enthusiasts or executives. They became products for everyone, setting a new standard that other companies quickly tried to emulate. Curiosity. After the iPhone launch, companies like Nokia and BlackBerry began rethinking their phone designs. The iPhone's impact wasn't limited to the phone market. It ignited a true digital revolution. Social networks like Facebook and Twitter began adapting their platforms for mobile devices. Websites were redesigned for touchscreens. Entire businesses emerged from the idea that people now carried the internet in their pockets. The iPhone wasn't just an innovative device, it was the spark that ignited a global technological transformation. Curiosity. The iPhone's launch boosted mobile internet usage by over 150% within 2 years. By the end of 2007, the iPhone's impact was undeniable. It had already sold over 1.4 million units and was named Invention of the Year by Time magazine. But more than numbers or accolades, the iPhone brought something greater. It changed how people perceived what was possible. It showed that technology could be intuitive, powerful, and above all, transformative. And this was only the beginning of its journey to becoming the most influential object of the 21st century. Curiosity. In 2007, Time magazine called the iPhone a computer that fits in your pocket. Before the iPhone, mobile phones were functional tools designed primarily for calls and texts. The iPhone changed everything. It introduced a touchscreen large enough for web browsing, watching videos, and interacting intuitively. More than a phone, the iPhone presented a new paradigm, a pocket-sized computer accessible to everyone. Curiosity. In 2008, the iPhone was the first phone to offer full web browsing on a touchscreen. One of the iPhone's most revolutionary innovations was the launch of the App Store in 2008. For the first time, users could download apps directly to their devices, expanding their functionality almost infinitely. This created a new digital ecosystem where independent developers built tools that changed lives. Curiosity. The App Store launched with 500 apps. Today, it has over 2 million. The revolution sparked by the iPhone didn't stop with apps. It changed how we consume media and interact with the world. YouTube, for instance, was directly impacted by the rise of smartphones. Curiosity. In 2022, 70% of all YouTube views came from mobile devices like the iPhone. The iPhone's pivotal role in reshaping the tech landscape. More than a communication tool, the iPhone redefined our relationship with photography. With its integrated cameras and easy-to-use interface, it gave millions of people the ability to capture high-quality memories. Weddings, birthdays, vacations, or even everyday moments, all of them could now be preserved effortlessly. Instagram, launched in 2010, emerged from this new culture of instant photography and sharing. The age of selfies, travel photos, and daily snapshots owes much to the iPhone, which democratized photography for everyone. Curiosity. More than 1.4 trillion photos were taken globally in 2023, most of them on smartphones. Beyond photography, the iPhone shaped social media as we know it today. The mobility it offered allowed platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok to become essential parts of modern life. The iPhone turned the world into a more connected space, forever changing how we interact with each other and with digital content. Curiosity. Over 4 billion people use social media daily on mobile devices. But the iPhone's impact goes beyond technology and entertainment. It redefined cultural standards and created new social norms. Taking selfies, recording videos, and even live streaming became everyday habits. It gave us the ability to carry a world of information in our pockets, while also creating a new dependency on technology. Today, the iPhone is more than just a device. It's an indispensable tool that shapes who we are, how we communicate, and how we live. And looking back, it's hard to imagine what the world would be like without it. The transformative impact of the iPhone. The iPhone accounts for 50% of the global premium smartphone market. The iPhone didn't just change how we use technology, it transformed how we connect with people. Before its release, staying in touch meant either making a phone call or sending a text. But today, with video calls, instant messaging, and social media apps, the iPhone has brought us closer in ways that were once unimaginable. Revelation. FaceTime, introduced in 2010, made video calling mainstream worldwide. The iPhone's camera has also played a vital role in how we document our lives. Capturing special moments used to require a dedicated camera, something not everyone had access to at all times. But with the iPhone, everyone became a photographer. Weddings, birthdays, trips, and even everyday scenes, everything could be recorded in high quality. Curiosity. In 2022, the iPhone was the most used device for taking photos worldwide. More than capturing memories, the iPhone became a storytelling tool. Social media platforms allowed users to instantly share their experiences with the world. But it wasn't just about happy moments. In many cases, the iPhone became a tool for amplifying important messages. Curiosity. During the 2020 protests, videos recorded on smartphones had over 1 billion views on social media. The iPhone's impact goes beyond social interactions. It has also revolutionized health and wellness. With apps for fitness tracking, sleep monitoring, and guided meditation, the iPhone has become an essential partner in promoting healthier lifestyles. The Apple Watch, seamlessly integrated with the iPhone ecosystem, takes this further by monitoring heart rates, detecting irregularities, and even saving lives in emergencies. The Apple Watch has alerted over 100,000 users to potentially fatal heart irregularities. Moreover, the iPhone has made technology more inclusive for millions of people with disabilities. Features like VoiceOver, which reads on-screen content aloud for visually impaired users, and voice control options, ensure that the iPhone is accessible to everyone. It's not just a device for those with perfect vision or hearing, it's a device for all. Over the years, Apple has continued to invest in accessibility technology, further expanding the human impact of the iPhone. Did you know that? VoiceOver, the iPhone's accessibility feature, was a pioneering tool in the smartphone industry and is now used by millions. In the end, what makes the iPhone so special isn't just its technology, it's what it enables us to do. It connects us to the people we love, helps us tell our stories, and gives us tools to live better lives. And for that, the iPhone will always remain an essential part of our personal and collective history. Did you know that? Over 35% of calls made on iPhones today are video calls. The iPhone hasn't just shaped the present, it also points to the future. With each new model, Apple continues to redefine what's possible in mobile technology. The iPhone's technology is advancing rapidly, and future generations promise to take the user experience to levels that today seem like science fiction. Dynamic Island, introduced with the iPhone 14, became a standout feature and continues with the iPhone 15. Recent innovations include the shift to a USB-C port, making the iPhone more compatible with universal standards and other brands' devices. This not only simplifies users' lives but also reflects a larger trend toward technological convergence. Additionally, the A17 Pro chip, built using cutting-edge 3nm technology, delivers unmatched performance and supports console-level gaming. The iPhone is no longer just a smartphone. It's evolving into a complete entertainment platform. The A17 Pro chip is the first in the industry to use 3nm technology, offering 20% more efficiency. But the iPhone's future goes far beyond technical performance. Apple is heavily investing in augmented reality, AR, and rumors suggest that future iPhones will deeply integrate with devices like the Apple Vision Pro, the company's AR headset. Imagine using your iPhone to project 3D maps into your surroundings or interact with holograms in real time. These possibilities, which once seemed distant, are now on the verge of becoming a reality. Did you know that? Apple has invested over $1 billion in the development of augmented reality technologies. Another exciting frontier is the advancement of artificial intelligence, AI. The iPhone already uses AI to enhance photography, adjust lighting and focus automatically, and improve the quality of video calls. Imagine an iPhone that not only answers your questions, but understands your daily routine, offering solutions before you even realize there's a problem. The iPhone already uses AI to improve portrait mode and adjust lighting in real time for photos. Sustainability is also becoming a critical focus. Apple has committed to manufacturing iPhones using recycled materials like aluminum and cobalt. But the future could include even greener innovations, such as batteries that last decades or biodegradable materials. Did you know that? By 2030, Apple plans for all its products to be 100% carbon neutral. Ultimately, the iPhone's future is deeply intertwined with our relationship with technology. Since its launch, it has connected us to the world in unimaginable ways. As Apple continues to innovate, the iPhone won't just remain a device we carry in our pockets. It will become an extension of ourselves, helping us navigate an increasingly digital, complex, and interconnected world. What started in 2007 as a revolutionary phone continues to evolve, proving that the future is closer than we think. With over 2 billion units sold, the iPhone is the most successful electronic device in history. When the iPhone launched in 2007, it wasn't perfect. It had its limitations. It lacked a front-facing camera, couldn't record videos, and didn't even have the App Store. But what it brought was far more important: a vision. It showed us how a single device could integrate multiple essential functions and completely transform how we live. Today, looking back, it's impossible not to recognize that the first iPhone was the beginning of something extraordinary, a true technological revolution. The original iPhone did not include copy and paste functionality, which was introduced in 2009. More than just a piece of technology, the iPhone became a cultural milestone. It is present in virtually all the important moments of our lives, in the photos we take, the conversations we have, and the memories we share. It is not just a tool. It's an extension of who we are. It made the world smaller while simultaneously expanding our possibilities. It connected us in ways that were previously unimaginable, bridging people and cultures across the globe. Approximately 60% of photos taken globally are now captured on smartphones, with the iPhone leading the category. But the iPhone's impact is not just about what it has done, it's about what it has inspired. It redefined the tech industry, pushing other companies to innovate and compete to keep up with the new standard it set. The iPhone established a benchmark for what mobile devices should be, and it continues to lead the way generation after generation. Curiosity. Since 2007, the iPhone's design has influenced over 10,000 technology patents worldwide. Beyond shaping the market, the iPhone also reshaped our expectations of technology. Before its debut, no one expected their devices to be so intuitive and seamlessly integrated into their daily lives. Today, it's difficult to imagine living without the features it introduced: maps at our fingertips, high-quality cameras, and constant internet access. The iPhone's GPS functionality helped popularize map apps like Google Maps and Waze. But with all this progress, the iPhone also introduced new challenges. It changed how we live and work, but it also made us more reliant on technology. Yet despite these challenges, the iPhone's positive impact far outweighs its drawbacks. It remains a powerful tool for connection, learning, and creation. A 2022 study found that the average adult spends about 4 hours daily on their smartphone. In the end, the iPhone is more than a technological device. It's a symbol of innovation, creativity, and the power to change the world. It started as a phone but quickly became something much bigger, a cultural, technological, and personal revolution. Even after more than 15 years, it continues to surprise, inspire, and redefine what it means to live in a connected world. Over 2 billion iPhones have been sold worldwide since its launch. The future of the iPhone is filled with exciting possibilities as Apple continues to push technological limits. Foldable screens are a strong contender for upcoming models, allowing users to switch seamlessly between a compact phone and a larger tablet-like display. Additionally, under-display Face ID and cameras could eliminate visible notches, providing a fully immersive screen that redefines the sleek and modern aesthetic Apple is known for. Did you know that? Apple has filed more than 20 patents related to foldable and rollable screen technologies. Holographic displays are another promising frontier. Imagine projecting 3D images from your phone, whether for a business presentation, gaming, or a video call with a loved one who feels as if they're right there in the room. Such features could transform the way we interact with our devices, blending the digital and physical worlds like never before. With the rise of augmented reality, AR, the iPhone could also become an even more powerful tool for navigating the real world, offering enhanced maps, interactive educational tools, and even virtual design assistance for home projects. Apple's Vision Pro headset may inspire deeper AR integration in future iPhone models. Health and wellness features are expected to become a key focus for future iPhones. With Apple's commitment to personal health tracking, upcoming models may include non-invasive glucose monitoring for people with diabetes, hydration tracking, or even real-time blood pressure analysis. These advancements could make the iPhone an indispensable health companion, potentially saving lives and empowering users to manage their well-being with unprecedented precision. Apple is reportedly working on advanced health sensors to monitor glucose levels without needles. Battery innovation is another area where the iPhone is expected to break new ground. Imagine batteries that can last for days or charge wirelessly over the air. No need for cables or even physical contact with a charging pad. As sustainability becomes increasingly important, Apple is also likely to explore fully recyclable materials and eco-friendly production processes, ensuring that future iPhones are as kind to the planet as they are powerful. Curiosity. Apple plans to make all its products carbon neutral by 2030, including future iPhones. Finally, the integration of artificial intelligence, AI, could take the iPhone to unprecedented heights. Future models might feature advanced predictive AI assistants that anticipate your needs before you even realize them, suggesting actions, appointments, or even composing emails based on your habits. With every new generation, the iPhone continues to grow, not just as a device but as a seamless part of our lives, adapting to and shaping the future of how we interact with technology. AI-powered virtual assistants could become 10x more advanced in the next decade, transforming smartphone functionality.